The things people are posting on the internet these days.
No words. Should have sent a poet.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 outrageous online petitions. For this list, we're taking a look at the craziest and most audacious ideas ever to be petitioned on the web. These petitions can be dumb or dumb like a fox, as long as they're totally impractical.
Force Stockwell Day to change his first name to Doris.
Number 10. Nationalize the Twinkie industry.
Hey, where's the cream filling?
Few comfort foods are as delectable as Twinkies. They're spongy, cream-filled, and melt right in your mouth.
Rule number 32. Enjoy the little things. Tallahassee got his Twinkie.
When Hostess faced closure and massive layoffs back in 2012, snack lovers everywhere feared that Twinkies might be discontinued.
We have officially ceased production on Twinkies, Ho-Hos, Ding Dongs, Yankee Doodles, Ring Dings, Ring Ding Dongs, Choco Dummies, Creamy Jerks.
Radio personality Daniel Boy was so concerned that he requested President Barack Obama, quote, nationalize the Twinkie industry and prevent our nation from losing her sweet, creamy center. Considering Michelle Obama's vow to fight obesity, it's hard to imagine the White House standing up for a junk food. You'd probably have better luck calling Twinkie the Kid to save the day.
Twinkie the Kid! Yahoo!
We did it!
Number 9. Dinosaur Clone Park. If you're looking to experience the beauty of nature, plan a trip to a national park. Want something a little more intense? Consider signing this petition to convert at least one national park into a dinosaur clone park. The petition also helpfully suggests a place that sells amber jewelry to, track down dino DNA and mosquito fossils.
The mosquito was found not in amber but in oil shale, and it's only 46 million years old. Dinos were long extinct by that time.
While not exactly realistic, it would admittedly be pretty awesome to visit a park filled with velociraptors and tyrannosauruses. Some woolly mammoths would also be a nice bonus. We would definitely endorse this park. That is, until the Indominus Rex breaks loose. Number 8. Deport Piers Morgan.
And I want to say this right here. You think you're a tough guy? Have me back with a boxing ring in here, and I'll wear red, white, and blue, and you can wear your Jolly Roger.
People tend to get really heated when it comes to gun control. Either you're dead set against it, or dead set for it.
Bambi's mom could steal much grass. Tupac would be tapping ass. If you hate guns, scream and shout.
In Piers Morgan's case, he's criticized America's gun laws on numerous occasions. Because of his attacks on the Second Amendment, a petition was created to deport this British CNN television host.
How dare you accuse me of standing on the graves of the children that died there? How dare you?
I've seen you do it repeatedly, Piers.
Like I say, how dare you?
Whether you agree with Morgan or not, kicking him out of the country for expressing his opinion doesn't sound very American. As a matter of fact, it goes against everything the First Amendment says. Pretty hypocritical, wouldn't you say?
So we did it to point out that this is globalism, and the mega banks that control the planet and brag that they've taken over, in Bloomberg, AP, Reuters, you name it, brag that they're going to get our guns as well.
Number 7. Ban Grand Theft Auto 5 in Australia.
What scientific evidence is there linking violent video games with violent behavior?
There's lots of precise scientific evidence.
Arguably the biggest, bloodiest, and most insanely fun addition to the popular video game franchise yet. GTA 5 generated a storm of controversy.
My small interactions with the game have been completely as they described it. Okay, so the women are as they say. But, as you pointed out in the beginning, everybody in the game's loathsome.
One element of that storm was a petition created to ban GTA 5 from Target Australia, which labeled it, quote, a game of bashing, killing, and horrific violence against women. Due to the majority view of their customers, the game was taken off the shelves at Target and Kmart.
What I find really ridiculous is that they have books on their store shelves that are known as 50 Shades of Grey and other types of books similar to that.
The petition ignited some passionate debates concerning censorship, as well as a satirical petition to withdraw the Holy Bible for encouraging, quote, readers to commit sexual violence and kill women. Number 6, Stockwell Day to Doris Day.
That Stockwell Day has lots of good ideas. I think his best idea is his proposed referendum legislation.
During Canada's 2000 federal election, comedian Rick Mercer of This Hour Has 22 Minutes encouraged viewers to sign a peculiar online petition. The goal? To make Canadian Alliance leader Stockwell Day change his name to that of singer-actress Doris Day.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, Rex. I should have known that you're not like the others, but I had to make sure.
This was prompted by Stockwell Day's stance that if only 3% of the voting population, or 350,000 people, endorsed any petition, it would trigger a national referendum.
Now, anytime there's a national referendum, yes, it costs about $150 million. But I think I speak for all taxpayers when I say it's worth every penny.
Mercer says he launched the petition to demonstrate that any idiot could trigger a referendum under that policy. Stockwell Day's response? Que sera, sera.
Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera.
Number 5, trade diplomas for tuition refunds.
Our leaders have decided that while education is incredibly important, it is not important enough to actually pay for.
Since tuition is so expensive, and students sometimes spend years paying off their loans, many have questioned whether college is worth the price of admission.
I'll tell anybody who wants to know, hell, I'll tell you right now, I left school with about $6,000 worth of debt.
It doesn't help that numerous people are unable to find gainful employment after college. That's why this petition suggests that university graduates should be able to trade their diplomas back for a 100% tuition refund. Of course, if students did so, the last 4 years of their lives would have been pointless. Meanwhile, the university would lose all their funding. It doesn't take a college education to understand why this wouldn't work.
And that is how much college will cost for Maggie.
No, no,
no!
Number 4, R. Kelly's national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Say what you will about R. Kelly, but the guy has given us some intoxicating music over the years. One fan loved Kelly's Ignition remix so much that he actually proposed that the song become America's new national anthem.
Now it's like murder, she rolled. Once I get you out them clothes, privacy's on the door, but still they can hear you screaming more. Girl, I'm feeling what you're feeling. No more hoping and wishing. I'm about to take my key and stick it in the ignition, so give me that.
The petition suggests, quote, America has changed since Francis Scott Key penned our current anthem in 1814. Of course, this petition is about as probable as changing the British national anthem to Spandau Ballet's Gold. Still, kids today could use a hip new song that'll make them want to salute the flag and party on at the same time.
You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love.
Number 3, logos for congressmen and senators.
Name tags? What kind of an idiot thinks anybody would be interested in an idea like that?
I don't think it's so bad. People should wear name tags.
Most people running for office depend on wealthy supporters to fund their campaigns. Since a sponsor can say a lot about a person, this petition proposes full transparency, with congressmen and senators wearing the logos of their financial backers. You know, like NASCAR drivers do.
I'm Ricky Bobby. If you don't chew Big Red, then you.
When watching a presidential debate, though, the last thing we should be thinking about is whether a candidate prefers Coke or Pepsi.
Is it true that you lost your Pepsi endorsement?
I hadn't heard that.
John F. Kennedy's inaugural address wouldn't pack as much of a punch if he were wearing a McDonald's patch. We already see ads everywhere else. Is product placement in politics really necessary?
Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate.
Number 2, give Nicolas Cage the Declaration of Independence.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
Whoever cooked up this ludicrous petition clearly didn't get the memo that National Treasure was only a movie. An improbable movie, we might add. Nevertheless, this petition insists that Cage, quote, should be rewarded for his work as an actor and a historian by being given the Declaration of Independence.
It took you all of 2 seconds to decide to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, but I didn't think I was going to personally have to tell my dad about it. Hey, not cool. Not cool.
Let me go!
Quote, having stolen the Declaration once, he is clearly capable of doing so again, but chooses not to out of the kindness of his heart. Seeing as how Cage can't even keep track of his own finances, it's probably not the best idea to trust him with one of America's most important documents.
Mel Gibson is your life coach?
Yes.
Who's your accountant?
Wesley Snipes.
Okay, yeah.
Before we get to our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
And I also suggest a haircut.
Am I out of style?
Unless you're a 20-year-old guitarist from Seattle. It's a grunge thing.
Hey, freak show! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of playtime!
Well, Sasquatch is primitive ancestor of modern man. But if you ever came face to face with one, you'd see that they're still very much animals.
Only on the outside. Look, I know what I'm talking about.
On September 11th, terrorists tried to change America forever. Well, they succeeded.
Number 1, create a Death Star. Absurd? Sure. But wouldn't it be the coolest thing ever if the United States built a fully functional Death Star?
The battle station is heavily shielded and carries a firepower greater than half the Starfleet.
Alas, fanboys didn't get the petition response they were looking for. Paul Shawcross, chief of the Science and Space Branch at the White House Office of Management and Budget, explained why a Death Star isn't on the horizon. For starters, quote, the administration does not support blowing up planets, and construction would cost $850 quadrillion.
And the best logical argument, quote, why would we spend countless taxpayer dollars on a Death Star with a fundamental flaw that can be exploited by a one-man starship?
Oh well, maybe Disney can build a Death Star now that they own Star Wars. US taxpayers may not have a few quadrillion dollars to spare, but Mickey Mouse might.
The Star Wars universe now has more than 17,000 characters, inhabiting several thousand planets and spanning 20,000 years. And this gives Disney infinite inspiration and opportunities to continue the epic Star Wars saga.
Do you agree with our list? What's the most outrageous online petition you've come across? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.